Hello everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. Today we are making an autumnal coffee soap with real coffee. And not just a little real coffee, a lot of real coffee. So I custom blended this secret fragrance oil. I tested lots of different coffee fragrance oils, and I don't know why there are so many secret fragrance oils in this month. I just was feeling it and was like, listen, I don't want to go for the regular fall scents. I want to blend them myself. I want to make them extremely custom and very exclusive to Royalty Soap. So this vanilla cappuccino fragrance is my own creation. It is a two-toned soap. It's got some beans on the top. It's really, really cute. It will be available to purchase on November 7th at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time with the rest of our Autumn Vibes collection. And without further ado, let us make some vanilla cappuccino coffee soap. I'm just getting all of my stuff ready to film the vanilla cappuccino soap, and I wanted to say a quick thank you to Jordan for sending me in this hairnet. It's so cute. They said this is what chefs use underneath their little chef hat, and it's reusable and washable, so more eco-friendly. I know you guys are always seeing face down in my videos, so you never really get to see like the room that I'm filming in that much. And I am in a new location. So in this room, all I basically have are my two barn door lights. I have my big blankets that are soundproofing around the room, so it makes the audio sound better. I've got a fan up here that I turn on when I'm not filming. I have one table in front of me. That's what you guys see with my arms moving back and forth. And then I also have another table behind me, and this holds all of the necessary items for one video at a time. So I completely downsized this area. I used to film, you know, in that huge studio. It was like 500 square feet total, and there was lots and lots to look at. And I just figured that as I am filming, I need to not be so distracted. So I took all of that stuff out. We've made a very confined little space in here. I have everything I need for one soap, and then I take a tub. I put all of those staging items back in the tub, take them out, grab the next tub, and bring it in. So it's a pretty organized system, and I have to give credit where credit's due. My dad is the one that taught me about staging. We use it at the studio for soap making over there, and then I use it here in whatever this place is called that I haven't named yet. I think this is gonna be Holiday House. So I talked about naming like the whole place that we're on with the barns and everything, like the whole property needs a name, but I think this is Holiday House because it's the guest house and it's the soap studio. So this is probably gonna be the Holiday House. Staging is really, really important for keeping all your ingredients where they're supposed to be and also saving you time. It's just one of the many efficiency things that my dad taught us. For those who don't know, by the way, my dad has worked in management for many years, and then he minored in finance, and he also worked with his previous company to make their manufacturing plants more efficient. So he's very familiar with manufacturing, and he's also very familiar with safety and keeping everything efficient. Also, I'm feeling amazing tonight because I made myself a vanilla cupcake cappuccino. What's the difference between a cap and a frap? I don't know. Anyway, it was a hot blend. Well, it was a hot blended coffee beverage, and it tasted delicious. Now I have caffeine. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and it's gonna be an amazing video. Okay, so what do I have in here so far? I have 1 tablespoon of coffee grounds, and I have about 28 ounces of coffee. That's why the batter is looking really dark. Normally when I do a coffee soap, I make a really strong brew, and then I add 3 to 4 ounces, kind of like an espresso. And I do that mainly because the more liquid that you add to the batch that isn't pre-mixed into the lye water solution, the hotter the soap is going to get. So you can still get a lot of the beneficialness of a really strong brewed coffee, but for this soap, I wanted to go whole hog. I wanted to add a whole bunch of coffee and water into the soap. So I have here my 50-50 lye water solution blend, meaning there is exactly as much water as there is lye. That's a really strong blend. And I'm going to mix this while I'm adding this. split my batch into 2 equal parts. It's actually performing quite well. Still, I need to hurry because I can feel it starting to heat up. I'm gonna scrapey out my big container, working quite quickly. It is getting warm, but it is still quite runny. I haven't added the fragrance oil yet, and that's probably why. Then to one half, I am adding titanium dioxide, and to the other half, I'm adding dark brown oxide. I'm gonna mix up the dark brown oxide half. I'm gonna scrape the edges of this half here. Not like it'll matter much, it's all gonna turn brown anyway. And now let us pour into our large slab mold after this quick commercial break. All right, here it all goes. It's quite thick, but that's okay because these layers are going to be textured. Obviously, if I know that a fragrance oil is going to accelerate or my batter is going to accelerate, I make a design to accommodate that. I don't try to do crazy intricate swirls and stuff because I know I'm not going to be able to do that with those fragrance oils. Why would I set myself up for failure? Awesome. I'm going to spoon texture the top of this just real quick. Mash, mash, mash. Awesome. Now I'm going to mix up the next layer. All right, so now I'm going to drop in the second layer. And you know, I did add titanium dioxide to this, and I know it's like, hello, chocolate and vanilla. But you have to remember that the fragrance oil discolors, so this is actually going to go to a tan. It's not going to stay quite this white. Oh my gosh, my hand is cramping. Oh, I have to put this down now. Ew. Oh, that's so bad. Must push through the pain for this soap. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, now I'm going to scrapey out my container, try to get out as much as I can. Get out some of my brown coffee layer as well. Okay, I'm gonna mash some of this about so that it's not all sticking in one spot. Yes, okay, so now I'm just gonna texture this top a little bit. I'm gonna bring everything to the middle because we're going to put some coffee beans on top. I thought that would be a fun touch for this soap. I know a lot of people are going to ask me about the fragrance oil blend. It is a custom super secret blend. I feel like coffee is one of the harder scents to nail. I have smelled so many coffee fragrances. Some of them are really good, especially the pumpkin ones and the mocha ones. But for this one, being a vanilla coffee, I just had an idea of what I wanted, and then I bought so many fragrance oils trying to blend exactly the smell that I wanted, and eventually I did end up achieving it. So yes, it's a secret blend. So I'm just going to add some organic coffee beans on top. The coffee brew was organic as well. I'll leave the 2 coffees that I'm using down in the description box below. They're both from Amazon. I wonder if I should swirl these tops a little. I don't like that as much. I think it's more fun to have those little cliffs. This looks like coffee gelato. And now, here's a hot tip. Take a popsicle stick on the top of your soap, if you ever have things like coffee, and just tap them down in there. Otherwise, whenever you cut the soap, it will all just fall off. I find this goes a lot faster than trying to tap them all in on every single bar. Like, that would just take forever when you have a lot to do. And if you end up getting a little bit of soap on the popsicle stick, just wipe it off on the edge before going to the next one. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, look, see, I got some more on there, so I'm gonna wipe that off. Tap, 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 and we're good. Now, what's wrong with this? Tell me that. The forbidden frosting, the caustic ice cream. I'll be back in 18 to 24 hours to split these slabs into loaves and cut the loaves into bars. And in the meantime, I'm going to go finish my pumpkin cupcake latte. This soap smells even better the next day. I thought for sure it would smell the best yesterday when I can just smell the fragrance oil like straight up into my nose, but no, it mellowed out in this soap so well, and it does smell like a desserty coffee blend, which is delightful. Lots of coffee, lots of goodness. Let's take out one of these middle bars, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So you can see all the little specks of coffee in there. You can see that this top layer is going to turn this color. This top part has been oxidizing, so this cream color will go a little bit darker as it sits. And I wouldn't be surprised if even the bottom half got a little darker as it sits too. Soap on my nails, but aren't they cute? Pink Mango Nail Lounge. I can't promote them enough because every time I look at my nails, I'm happy. And it does look like every single soap has 1 or 2 coffee beans on top, so I'm glad I finally nailed that. Okay guys, let me know down in the comments below whether or not you prefer your coffee with nothing in it, or if you like it with all the pudding in it. I think I've asked this question before, but it's so applicable now, and there's so many more people watching now than when I first asked it, so we could have a completely different outcome. And this bar for me. You're coming with me, my precious, to the shower. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. You can leave us a comment down below. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok for some more soapy fun. And until Saturday, have an absolutely royal day, and bye for now. Meow.